What's up, guys? It's your boy Gerard and your girl Gabby. We are back for a special unboxing edition of the Kicks and Shit Show. Now, Gabby, recently in the past few episodes, we talked about a couple pairs of shoes specifically. The Air Max 90 Infrareds and the Jordan 11 Jubilees. And so I know for you, everyone knows who pays attention to this show, and if you are watching this feed, that means you do. You know that Gabby's an Air Max girl. She loves her Air Maxes, and these are one of her favorite pairs of sneakers. So she recently picked up the remix, if you will. And this, of course, is the designed a remix on the original design by the sneaker god, or god, depending on what kind of mood you're in, Tinker Hatfield. So Gabby, take it away and show us the unboxing of the Air Max 90 Infrareds.
Yeah, I think even though, again, we talked about this as being a weird year, there's some really big anniversaries with sneakers. So I was super hyped when Nike announced that they were going to be dropping an homage to the classic Air Max 90, a.k.a. the Air Max 3. They're actually the same shoe. It was originally called the Air Max 3, so you'll notice when these came out, in the adult sizes, they were listed as the Air Max 3, but in the kids and infant sizes, they were the Air Max 90. Same shoe. Just as exciting. This pair for me is really special because I had the 2010 relaunch of them that were literally falling apart. The radiant red details were starting to chip, and custom restoration is a little expensive. So thank you to Nike for re-releasing these for me and for actually letting me take a win. This was super exciting. I don't know if you know the story about these, Gerard, that I'm up at all hours of the night because
taking
I
L's
do what
on,
I do.
on Sneakers app.
Well, yeah, and doing research and watching. I'm someone who likes to consume things. So, whether it's media in various forms, it keeps me up at night in a good way usually. But these ones are special because I happen to just check the Sneakers app.
As one does.
I do this at random hours of almost every day to see what's coming up, if any surprise drops, because Nike's and Jordan have been doing a ton of surprise drops, which has been really, really awesome. And I happened to hit a restock at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, wait, these are available in my size? Because I actually missed them when they first came out. I couldn't get my hands on them. And guess what, guys?
Oh, Gabby took a win.
Got her hands on a pair. And I love me the classic Nike box.
Yes, that is the OG classic Nike box.
And you can see size 7.
In case anybody's wondering, that's her size.
Hanukkah's coming up real soon. No, just kidding. But yeah, so these are great. And they come in the original colorway. So I'm going to unbox these for you guys.
Oh, lovely.
This here. I haven't taken them out of the box yet. So this is really exciting. We're doing it together.
Live. Ooh.
I'm always so delicate with the tissue paper. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys keep your tissue paper in the box. I do. So I try to preserve it and keep it in the best condition as I can.
Try to keep it the same as it was when it arrived. Ooh, look at those. Fancy, fancy.
I mean, these have radiant red details for a reason, my friend. Let me tell you. These are radiant. They're glowing. Oh, it makes me feel some kind of way. With the details of the original bubble, the mesh toe box. I mean...
Listen.
I love me an Air Max shoe. I love me some Jordans too. Don't get me wrong.
But Air Max
if I'm going for comfort, and especially as a girl, you can never go wrong with a low, unless maybe it's an Air Jordan 1 in a certain way. I don't like that so much, but I love an Air Max, and the 90s are one of my favorites. And like I said, this taps into the nostalgia for me because it's a pair that I've had before. You've got the signature curved details on the sole. The suede detailing in the 2 different gray colorways. The signature Nike Air on the back with the swoosh.
Love it.
And yeah. And that new shoe smell. Nothing like it, guys. Nothing like it, let me tell you.
Nothing like that new shoe smell.
Very thankful this year.
And the Air Max 90, I mean, again, is such a classic silhouette. Like, those shoes, I mean, there's a reason why they have Air Max Day. And, like, they're very popular. Like, people love them. I remember my first pair of Air Maxes, back like 96 maybe. They're wonderful and they're super comfortable. And now, of course, with everything old is new again. Right? It's wonderful. I'm really happy that Nike was able to re-release these.
Yeah, I mean, and this retro colorway is great because I feel like it goes with everything. It's pretty much a neutral shoe with the pops of color, but it's again a neutral color that matches with everything. And, you know, over the years, Nike has re-released similar versions of this. So I'm very happy to see that it's more of an homage to the original. Like in 2003, they came out with a similar original one as well. They, you know, what was it, 2008 or 2006 is when they had the crazy Air Max bubble sole. 2008, they came out with another version. 2010. I mean, there's a reason that this shoe keeps getting re-released in either the same version or similar versions. It's just because it slaps. You know what I mean? It always
As the kids say, slaps.
As the kids say. I know. The kids are probably like, she should never be allowed to say this slaps ever again. But, you know.
The kids are probably like, we're never using slap ever again.
Yeah, I mean, and the 2012, the Hyperfuse version of them, I thought were really cool too. You know, I think it's like as that fly knit movement was kind of becoming bigger. But I don't know. I mean, there's just something about this shoe for me. It's the OG. It's just really special. And shouts to Nike for restocking when I happen to be on my app. So.
And Gabby, that's a livestock shoe for sure. I mean, because you can just you can put that with anything, and you're really just kind of like you're out there, you're doing it. I big fan of that shoe. Happy, more importantly, that you took a win on the sneakers app. Every once in a while, you need a W, you know, to make yourself feel good. We
all need a win every once in a while, Gerard. You know, and I'm just gonna put this here so you guys can see the detailing one more time.
Oh yes, that the gray upper. Oh yeah, I love the inside with the radiant coloring on the inside of the sole.
And the detailing on the tongue I like, because it's got a vintagey retro kind of feel, and you guys can't really see it, but I'm gonna hold it up close here.
Yep.
On the tongue there.
Old school.
With the detailing. Yep. I what's old is new is 100% right, Gerard, and I love these. And you know me, I love a shoe that has pops of color to it. So this is just the right amount of dimension. Like for me, this would be something that I would rock all the time. I mean, I literally just took it out of the box for the first time, so I can't wait to rock these. These go with literally everything. Like outfit that I'm wearing right now, I could rock it.
100%.
You know, bike shorts, ankle weights, no problem.
I was waiting for the.
That was just for you. I mean, I will say though, we've been very blessed with this warm weather. I went for a run today in a t-shirt, which was kind of crazy. So maybe I will have to do a long sleeve or a hoodie and bike shorts. You know, I have this really dope orange Jumpman hoodie that I think would go very nice with
these. Look at that. Jumpman always coming through in the clutch. That's nice.
Absolutely. But Gerard, you know, enough about me. I'm going to put these back in the box ever so delicately.
Yes.
You know, because I don't want to get too much atmosphere on them yet until they become livestock.
Remember, we learned that from the sneaker god, Chad, who was like, hey, man, you got oils in your hands, little things. It's like, you got to be careful when you're touching these shoes. And, you know,
one thing that we haven't really talked about, we talked about a little bit with Chad, is this here is not just so you can
breathe,
easily open the box. It's so the shoes are breathable. And, you know, I had a friend the other day reach out to me about the clear sneaker boxes because he's redoing his apartment. And I said, make sure you get ones that have the ventilation in them to prevent the oxidizing, because I think that's what happened to my last pair of 90s. I mean, I also had them for an eternity, you know, but by keeping them in a different box, I mean, it chips the paint eventually. It doesn't do good things for your sneakers. So make sure to take care of your kicks. And there are, fortunately, very wonderful restoration and restoration shops out there. You know, there's one in Jersey that I go to whenever I need my sneakers touched up. They do a great job even with the Adidas NMDs, keeping them nice and white and fresh.
No doubt.
But speaking of nice and white and fresh, there's another pair of sneakers that a certain someone just popped that I would love to see. There's been a lot of hype over them. We talked about them as well in a recent episode for the 25th anniversary of the Air Jordan 11. I'm jubilantly excited.
You see what you did there, folks? That's a tease. That's what we call a tease in the business. Yes, so you guys know it is the 25th anniversary of the Air Jordan 11. Gabby and I have talked about this a bunch. Whether you are a sneakerhead or whatever, if you like Jordans, it's almost certain that the 11 is one of your top 3 favorite silhouettes. It's an iconic shoe. Everyone remembers that when Jordan made his first return after his first retirement, these were the sneakers he wore, right? And so it is the 25th year anniversary of those. And so Jordan Brand did an interpolation of that iconic Tinker Hatfield model. And I was so fortunate to be blessed with a pair of them from my good friends at the Jordan Brand. And
Love the
so,
box.
yes, it's a listen. You know how Jordan Brand does with their boxes. So yes, first time, guys. We're unboxing. We're letting you guys all see it.
Ooh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
like the car where the doors go up on the sides.
suicide doors. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And so, and of course, Jordan Brand always, you know, they send a note out embossed, letting you know how appreciative they are of you and the partnerships and however else you connect with them. So again, shouts to the Jordan Brand for that. And here we have, like Gabby, I'm careful with the tissue paper as well, because you know
I appreciate that.
we don't want any problems. But here is, well, look, we don't. All right, there we go. There we go. So here is the Air Jordan 11 Jubilee. Now, we talked about this when we were previewing images of the show a few weeks ago. The embossed detailing, the metallic, right? Like, so as you can see, there's that Jumpman logo. That's metal, folks. That is a metal logo,
That
right?
chrome finish right there.
Mm-hmm. Looking lovely, right? And on the eyelets here, right? You see, you've got more metal. This is metal here on the eyelets. I don't know if you guys can get a little closer there.
Yeah.
That's all metal on those eyelets. Obviously, the patent leather, which is that's the signature of this shoe. That is what everybody knows about the 11 silhouette. Gabby, I know, has a few pairs of 11s as well. It is what it is, right? And of course, on the back, you have the embroidered silver 23, which, you know, Jordan's number, iconic, obviously. On the insoles inside, you guys can see, I have not even looked at the inside, right? This is what I'm talking about. We're talking about unboxing here, folks. This is what we mean. It's got 25 for the 25th year anniversary, right? Like in here on the insoles. You look at that fantastic sole detailing, right? And Gabby and I were actually having a conversation about this the other day. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Oh, are the soles thick?" And I go, "I think that's just that particular angle you saw of that one. But the soles are exactly like how they are on the originals. And what we like about these, Gabby, is the color contrast, right? Mm-hmm. From the black patent leather to the all white insole, right down to the sole, right? You see three distinct shades, and I think that's a really nice way to differentiate the shoe.
Yeah, I mean, the more I see these, Rod, the more I like them. I know I had a lot of good things to say about the Adapt, but and these ones, because I love my Space Jam so much, I was like, you know, I don't need a similar pair. I'm actually upset that I slept on these a little bit and didn't make a play for them, because the quality in this shoe, I mean, it's stunning. Not just the detail, but the quality of the materials used. And I think the reason why in some of the images the sole looks thicker is because the Space Jam has that ice blue sole instead of the midsole with the white. So because it's all white, it does give that illusion of it being thicker, but it's like a true white. The contrast is so stark. It's really beautiful.
Absolutely.
I think Jordan knocked these out of the park. And, you know, I might have to scroll through the resale market or get myself a pair. I mean, those are they're just beautiful. They really are.
It really is a wonderful shoe. And again, because of that patent leather, guys, like you guys know, I love rocking formal wear with kicks. I mean, this is an easy black suit tuxedo with these shoes, right? Now, guys, you know, it's funny. I had a couple people ask me, Gerard, what about your suit pant bunching or whatever? What I would do is specifically make sure, I mean, every man should have a tailor, you know, because you got to make sure your clothes fit well. Just get the pants hemmed correctly so that either the opening of your pant leg either can slide over, right? Or it breaks so that you come up right at the top. Like, whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote, as Outcast would say, works for you, right? But like, if that's what you want to do with the suit, that I would encourage seeing your tailor and making that happen. And yeah, hopefully Gabby will be out of lockdown for a pandemic soon, and I'll have a reason to wear these somewhere. That might be nice.
I like them a lot. I mean, and I think some men's suits now have a jogger pant option. I've seen that, which is another great option for those shoes too. And
no doubt.
You know, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with those.
No.
Even in a pair of Balenciaga sweatpants with those, I think it would be a great look. I know, I'm saying it on the record.
Look. So, folks, I think as you remember, Gabby was very anti me saying, what if a guy came to visit you and he had, you know, a Balenciaga sweatpants? Would you?
It was the fit that you described, though. I feel like a Balenciaga sweatpants and a blazer just to me seems like a mishmash. like you're trying to flex with your Balenciaga sweatpants, you know? I stand by that statement. I really do. I mean, you know what would look great with those shoes? I mean, more for me than for you.
You're what?
Bike shorts.
I will say this, as I said last time, I don't know if I would ever go cozy fam. Or, I mean, maybe I would. It's
because the patent is
yeah. To me, it's so dressy to me that
like,
I would.
You could go more cozy fam, right?
100% cozy fam with those.
Like
100.
I mean, if a man were to approach me in these and some gray sweatpants, I mean, I'll put it this way: my ring size is the same size as my shoe size.
Listen, Gabby, you might be having some proposals come your way now. So
Yeah, okay. You know, it's a brave new world out there, Gerard. I'm gonna put this away. It's a dangerous shoe.
It's a dangerous shoe. Look out.
It's making me feel some things.
You know, maybe I would. Maybe with like black, sweatpants and like
It's like a full tracksuit, like a full sweatsuit, like a full fit.
And then maybe the gray Jordan Brand hoodie. Okay, all right. You're convincing me.
So you want me to come over to style you? Is what you're saying. With my mask on, of course, because
COVID. Yes. But
okay,
folks,
I got you.
As we now get into the styling part of the show, folks, thank you as always for tuning in and supporting the Kicks and Shit Show. We really appreciate it. Stay safe out there during this holiday season. Spend time with those you love as much as you can. Social distance via technology, whatever you can. And look, as more as we get options and different shoes, we'll try to do more of these pieces of content with you. So make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, smash it, punch it, whatever you got to do. In the comments below, let us know what you think about these special YouTube episodes we do where we show off these shoes. And we'll be back next time. Take care.
Happy holidays.
Peace.